How you doing, YouTube? Simon here, Ascent 41. Today I've just come out on spur of the moment, literally. We come back from church this morning and I thought I can't sit here, so I says to the wife, I'm going to go out for the night. So I've only come local to the Longmynd just to get out to blow the cobwebs out, and it's a beautiful afternoon. Bit of a trek getting up here. You know, it blows the cobwebs out, getting the heart beating and opening the lungs up. So I've got the pack and it weighs a ton as usual, but I'm undecided whether to stay here for the night or just on the next little hill. It's quite open, it's right on a path, but I think I might be all right here. Well, just gone 4:10. Oh, it's just so nice, so peaceful. I'll show you around. It's going to be wobbly. So over there is the Longmynd, and that there is, what's that? That's Caradoc. I've stayed on there not so long ago. In the distance there's a summit, that's the Wrekin, and over there, you probably can't see it, there's a little summit with a golf ball on it, that's Titterstall. I think I pronounced that right. And then Brownclea, where I stayed a few weeks ago. So that's where we are, not too far, but just chilling. I'm glad I came out, really glad. I got the mic plugged in and it's quite windy up here. I think I might have to slap some suntan cream on, and I've put some recently with my first aid kit. I've got a new stove I want to try out. For those that are on Facebook, you'll see that you know what stove I've got, and I've tried it a few times in the garden, but I haven't tried it like, you know, out in the open in the wind, and I think trying to prime it in the wind is going to be a different kettle of fish. So we'll see how that goes, but I'll bring you back later because I'm just going to chill out. Adios amigos.
We express the same things but with different words. We acknowledge the same curve and those might have hurt. Just like the last line you draw to remind a past time, a fast-minded feeling of freedom, please you be recognized. And I can hear your doctors calling from here to say,
here we are. We're going to have a go at setting up the MSR Whisperlite in the wind, and it is quite windy today. So we've got the windshield set up. I'm going to use meths to prime it with, and what I've done is I've put the meths in this bottle. It's just a travel bottle from the pound shop. Don't ask me why it's pink, but what I've done is I've got a pipette from Hobbycraft. Okay, so all I do, take that off a minute, is suck up the fuel into the pipette and then squirt it onto the wick. I'm going to put quite a bit because I noticed that it burns quite quickly, and also with it evaporating as well. And we're away. So now it's priming with the meths. Just holding on to it for grim life. So being meths, obviously you can't see the flame, so when it burns down, so you got to kind of feel it. Okay, so that's not primed properly. Turn it down a bit. But we'll just run with it. Turn it down a bit. Hopefully it'll kick in soon. So it was pointless me using the mats because I've had a yellow flame. It's just sooted everything up. So that was a bit pointless, but there we go. We've got the blue flame. And crack it open. It wasn't too bad, I suppose, on the first attempt. So I should have got my food ready, shouldn't I, beforehand? Doesn't matter, I can leave that running. So because we're, well, pretty much car camping today, I've just bought heavy rice and tin madras. Yummy. Oh, that tastes so good. Really good. Oh, spicy, but good. So I'm using the, let's crank it up. Oh yeah. Where's the handle? I don't want to burn my fingers. Man, I can hear it cooking already. Now, the Whisperlite hasn't got a simmer setting, and you just got to do the best you can, I think, by lifting the pot off the flame. But yeah, happy with that cooker. I'm going to turn it down. So yeah, lighting it in windy conditions. Or more practice. Yeah, practice makes perfect. Now, while I'm here, another thing you can do, which I've read or watched on YouTube, sorry, is when you disconnect the fuel bottle from the fuel line, there is quite a bit of fuel I've found left in the line. And what a chap said is that cooked yet? I think that'll be done. Let's give it a blast. That's quite loud, isn't it? I'm happy with that. Really happy with that. Unleaded fuel, £1 something a litre. Wow, happy days. Okay, so let's turn it down a bit. What he said is, oh, is flipping the bottle. So with the bottle flipped, the pump is just sucking, or once the fuel's all, you know, burnt, it'll just be sucking the air out the canister, and you might hear it, you might not, as it burns the fuel out of the line. I've tried this once before and it's worked well, although it still doesn't get all the fuel out of the line. And it takes a while for it to use all that up in there. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's a good job I'm using the Teflon Trangia cook set. That's it. It's good. So it's still coming out a bit. So what I'll do is, without flipping it back over and putting fuel back in there, I'll switch it off. Here. Is that off? Yeah, that's off. Take my dinner off. So that when I disconnect the fuel line now, there shouldn't be that much fuel left in it. Let's just put that to one side a minute out of the sun. Oh, I was going to pick that up then. That would have been a silly idea, wouldn't it? A really silly idea. Okay, keep my dinner out of the way, but oh, there you go. It's got all the fuel out of it, or by a whatever it is, whatever the appropriate word is, albeit a few drops. So that's a nice little tip if you own a Whisperlite. Give that a go. Whereas without turning the bottle over, the amount of fuel that comes out of there is a lot, and if you're using Coleman fuel, it's £7 a pop. You don't want to be tipping it away. So right, I'm going to enjoy my dinner, and you don't want to watch me eating it, so I'll bring you back. And it's just fantastic, the views. I'll turn you around so you can see. Probably not well on the GoPro. Loosen that off and do a sweep to the left. I'm guessing where it's got to be, so some sheet there. That's my view from my front door. And then rain. To me. So I'll have my dinner. See you later. Well, I've had my dinner and I've just put my head out the tent, and I think I'm going to get wet in a minute. It's coming over. It's very black, ominous clouds. They have forecast rain, heavy rain at 11 o'clock tonight for this area. See over there, it's beautiful. Goodbye, nice weather. Hello, rain. But I'm not fussed. I'm happy with that. A bit of bad weather. Good for character building. I've got to clean this mess up. I might just leave it out in the rain because I don't like washing up, as you probably guessed when I use my cooking bags to cook in. But I've ordered a titanium pot, so once I've got that, then I can start cooking without having to get food onto my pots and pans. I'll just boil the water up and tip it into the into the oh whatever, shut up. Does anybody come and want to be my PA for wild camping? Do my washing up. Right, let's get tidied up, squared away, and wait for this. Hopefully it's going to pass. I want to get some nice photos of the corridor. Beautiful over there. I'm going to get the camera out.
Staggering like the old man feeding a third. With my glass I reflecting half the things that I've learned. A windowless frame and a transparent room, filling up cracks with plastic assumes. Shape shift, nuance, venue. Don't stop dreaming 'cause this ain't over. Wreck up your life until you get sober. Don't stop dreaming 'cause this ain't over, my friend. Don't stop dreaming 'cause this ain't over. Break up your life until you get sober. Don't stop dreaming 'cause this ain't over, my friend. I've risen myself as I walk along the weary, moldy watching. I find myself staring.
It's 6:30 in the morning. This is the first significant amount of rain we've had, well I've had. All night. It didn't chuck it down as advertised. Had a good night's sleep. Bit blurry eyed. But I was thinking about that stove last night, and I was thinking it's a lot of palaver priming it with meths. So I'm just going to knock it on the head and just put it with the soot. Because it's just too much faffing about. I don't like faffing about. So yeah, I'm going to knock that on the head and just prime it with unleaded. But as you're sitting outside, you can't see anything because it's low cloud. But we'll get the Whisperlite up and going and chill out. I'm impressed with how fast this boils as well, how much heat comes off this. I mean, that's been on there what, a minute and a half now, and it's not far off a boil. It's so powerful, and I'm not using any windscreen. And okay, it's not massively windy, but there is a wind, and it's not even affecting it. But I'm not going to time it because there's plenty of other videos on the net, you know, of the Whisperlite. So this is just my own experience with it. But we're coming to a boil now, and definitely faster than the jet boil. And I didn't bother messing about with the meths to prime it, and it's sooted up bad, and it's going to need cleaning, but you know, it's just one of the things you got to do. And I'm not actually in the tent, but I'm not far from it, and I'm confident that it's not going to set the tent on fire. But we're there, so I'll have a brew and see you in a bit. I'm not a bushcrafter, nor do I go foraging. Not there's anything wrong with that. But today, on this occasion, because it's right on my doorstep, I'm going to go foraging for bilberries. You see it? Wimberries, bilberries. I'd have to have a few more of them to fill me up. But all round here is all the plants. But the energy you use in picking them compared to what you get, I'll stick to my dehydrated food, thanks. Leave no trace. before I sign off. Just a quick update of what's happening in the future. On Sunday, this Sunday, I'm going to Snowdonia for 4 or 5 days. I haven't decided yet. I'll just see how it goes. And I want to walk from the campsite that I was staying at last time, which is right at the base of Tryfan, and walk up the opposite side of Tryfan. And I've planned a route for the first 2 days down to Aber Falls. But then for the other 2 or 3 days, I might go right and have a look in that valley. I can't remember what it's called, but just gonna have a bimble round. So I'm quite excited about that. I've rang the campsite up and they're happy for me to park my car there, so I haven't got to worry about that. So stand by and watch out for the films. Until then, see you later.
Higher and higher, ain't stopping there. My avalanche of color starts over there, and I've got the solitary